What's up, Portland Timbers fans? Angel back with another video. Officially back from my long hiatus from just being in school and all that good stuff. But I'm officially back, ready to make some content for you guys. Originally, I made this page just to specifically talk about Portland Timbers. Obviously, I'm going to do that just because, my first true love. But, for this channel, I kind of want to just form it into just all content, specifically targeting soccer/football. I know you guys use soccer, what do you call it? That's what we call it in the States, but I think we call it football as well too. But besides that, yeah, let's dive into this next video. I kind of just want to give you guys kind of update on what I do plan on doing in the future. So at the moment, main focus is going to try to just focus on the MLS just because, Premier League, La Liga, all that good stuff, they get enough attention. I think I want to see the game in the MLS grow. I think we are slowly growing and getting to the point where we are drawing more attention, especially with these big time players coming. And speaking of big time players, we have Thomas Muller making his first appearance in Portland with the Vancouver Whitecaps. So this Saturday coming up, the Portland Timbers will be taking on Vancouver. First matchup of the season, as last couple of matchups against Vancouver hasn't been so great for us. I don't think I need to get back into history because some pretty bad whoopings that they gave us. And that was even before Thomas Muller came, but we'll kind of dive into it. So, Portland Timbers, we're currently 1-1. Started off the season great with a banger. First game against Columbus Crew. I mean, how could you ask for a better game to start the season? Beautiful weather, a little freezing. Fireworks going off, perfect home opening. Timbers are scoring, Columbus Crew scoring, and the game on a game winner from Ariel Lassiter with a perfect just shot on target. Opened up for free. I don't know how that play happened, but hey, we'll take it. We head out to Colorado the following week thinking we're going to, start the season off 2-0, which I felt like we should have. I definitely think, some players were too relaxed. Also, Colorado does have that high altitude, so that could have been a thing that affected us. But, I feel like we have so many players that have been around and have played in Colorado, so I won't use that as an excuse. Ended up losing to Colorado against them, not scoring a single goal. Definitely think there's a lot of space for improvement. I think from that game, just based off, I'll just jump into it real quick. I think our defense just needs to be more aware. I feel like we're allowing, not even easy shots. I just think kind of luck. Everything in life is luck, especially when it comes to just playing sports and stuff. So soccer, all these shots were kind of lucky. I'll give Colorado their corner setup. The way they were just taking their corners kind of just kept throwing our players off where they were just starting the back post, move up. But hey, it worked for them. They ended up winning 2-0. Time to move on. We'll see them later again in the future. And then, so like I said, Portland Timbers are currently 1-1, standing at the 12th seed. Still early. Is it kind of irrelevant, our record? Yeah, but at the end of the day, we do want to get those wins. Vancouver is starting off the season great, 2-0, coming off a loss in the MLS Cup against Miami. So they're kind of just picking up where they left off. I think they were the favorites last season. I think this season, I'll give it to LAFC to be the favorites. But we'll probably see that matchup again, or it'll either be Vancouver or LAFC going into the MLS Cup. But that's for the future talk. And let's kind of get into it. So I think our biggest keys, I guess you can say, is first things first, Thomas Muller, like I said, making his first appearance in Providence Park. I think that's just a great opportunity for not just the fans here, fans who are going to be watching it on TV. It's a great opportunity to bring in these great big players with big names. Yes, they're towards the end of the career, but it's still an opportunity for us to see soccer royalty. Thomas Muller, one of the greatest German players ever, played at Bayern. The name just speaks for itself. The achievement speaks for itself. So, yeah. So, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm definitely going to be at the game specifically to get that opportunity to see him play. Besides that, I won't dive too much into this. I can't sit here and just be going crazy. Just pretty much going off on one man. But also, I think what we're looking forward to is seeing James Pantemis have a big game. I think he's had good games these last two games, but obviously his score stats of the show, he's obviously getting scored on. I think this is a game that he needs to really have a big time moment, great game, show it off in front of a team that is a real contender, and I can think that will boost our confidence. So we'll see how this goes. Another one is Finn Sermon. I think Finn Sermon is the name speaks for itself. Us Portland Timbers fans, we know what he means to our team. I definitely think Finn's definitely a top 5 center back in the league. Obviously, when it comes to stats and the media, they're going to decide, oh, he's not. But in our hearts, he's top 5. In our hearts, he's probably top 1. But yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. Unfortunately, David Da Costa, he won't be making his season debut yet. He will be out for a couple more weeks. Zach McGraw's going to be out for a couple months. Omir Fernandez is going to be out. So, yeah, obviously, we're not starting the season off 100% healthy, but we are pretty much there. Players to look forward to. I just love watching Christopher Velda. That guy is just a beast. I think he is the general of the team. I think everybody knows, not just the fans, but the players too. Like, he sets the standards. He's our engine. So if we see him going, that gets the team going. Definitely think Christopher's going to have his opportunities like he always does. He creates those moments for himself. He also creates a lot of opportunities for his teammates as well. So, yeah, just looking forward to seeing that. We got Anthony, the GOAT, Chada. So, yeah, let's see how we go and play into this first game. I think for me, my prediction, I probably won't make a prediction. I would just say worst case scenario, we lose the game. I think best case scenario is it's a competitive game. We draw. I would definitely take a draw. Obviously, the win is but we would definitely have to work not even ours. The team will have to work their butts off to get that win. For those who like to bet, I got personally, like, I'll give you my picks, but don't hold it against me if they don't hit through. But for the upcoming game, I believe we'll start off with Christopher Velda. I think, like I said, Christopher Velda does create those opportunities and shots for himself. So I got Christopher Velda having 2 shots on target. With that being said, I think it is going to be a competitive game. It'll probably be a high-scoring game. I think both goalkeepers are going to have their best days and be on top of their job. So I think both Yoe and James Pantemis will both have over 3 saves together, or separate, not together, but both of them 3+ saves, and that puts you about plus 452. So like I said, Christopher Velda, 2 shots on target, James Pantemis, 3 shots plus saved, and then Yoe, 3+ shots saved as well. And I will also say DraftKings can be a little sketchy, so best case scenario is they get those 4 just to kind of get you over and give you that green, or you might get robbed like I did last time. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciate this video. For my Timbers fans, let's get ready for this upcoming Saturday. I will be dropping more content, just like I said, in general, just soccer. So if you guys look forward to that video, go ahead and drop a like on this button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.